Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Absolute Power Task Force 7, issue 7 of 7. This is it, the last issue, leading us right into the finale of Absolute Power. This one deals with a global guardian in a worldwide siege. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this. This one's written by Dan Waters with art by Frank Galan, letters by Dave Sharp, cover artist is Pete Woods, and then, of course, a plethora of covers at the end of the video. Now, both of these creators, I really enjoy a lot of their work. Frank Galan was just doing a book, Perry Mac, and oh man, I forget the name of the book, but it was over at Boom. It was just such a Galan's art is so beautifully like just stylized, and it's like this. It almost looks like a brush, but it's hard to explain. But we'll be able to talk about it when we look at some of the preview art. Of course, Dan Waters, uh, doing a lot of DC work, but also Dan Waters is somebody that always I feel has a bit of a horror type of tone into the stories, and this one definitely feels very much the same. Uh, like I think that this character of Global Guardian feels almost like a movie monster. But let's take a look at the synopsis first. Can the powerless heroes withstand Global Guardian? The Trinity of Evil achieved total domination of the Earth's superpower protectors, but what of the heroes not on this earth, not of this earth? Just as Kal-El of Krypton before him, John Jones has of Mars has felt the devastating effects of Waller's Task Force 7 fighter as they continue their mission of siphoning metahuman power across the globe, but with glimmers even the face of the ghastly Global Guardian. And a new generation of fighters from every corner of the world have joined forces to rise up. It is the finale of Task Force 7 as we near the grand finale of the Absolute Power event. Yes, that's it. This is Global Guardian is a menace on a global scale. We see a lot of really interesting characters from the intercourse. Like I don't even know like a lot of these characters, but the book very smartly introduces you to pretty much every detail you need to know very efficiently. You get into what's going on. I think one of the most fun things about this is how many characters Frank Galan has to draw. I would love to see what that script looks like. Whether like how specific was Dan Waters being about all the characters that need to be in here. So let's take a look because in the first few pages and the preview pages, you'll definitely see a lot. And as I mentioned, Frank Galan's work, like it's something in the coloring that just really feels like it's some kind of brush, some kind of like there's something there. The lines are not too heavy if they exist at all, which I really love to see. It's something that it's a style that you don't see much in the normal house style of comics. It's kind of a mix between like some of the painterly stuff, but like I said, a very light touch, and I really love that. I love the approach. The character models look really cool. Everyone just amazing. Like all these characters that are coming out of nowhere. Of course, really cool fight sequences because Galan's uh, bodies are really dynamic. And then just seeing this like superhero shot of like these weirdos that I don't even know where they're from. The book really smartly just lets you in, and this is kind of the whole book, but the longer we get into the book, the more it feels like a horror story where they can't get rid of like Global Guardian just kind of keeps coming back, almost like Michael Myers like, which is wild. So that was really fun to be able to capture that. I think the white face and with the red eyes also kind of evokes to me that like unstoppable monster killing machine type of thing. Like Terminator or something like that. It's really cool. I really love the approach that Waters and the team went on this direction. So, and if you see some of the covers, you'll definitely also get that feeling. I think it makes sense that Global Guardian is more like disconnected because he took the powers of a Martian, so somebody that's not even human, right? So he doesn't have that humanity that maybe John Jones has been working to try to learn or emulate all these years. So I don't know, really fun stuff. This series was so much fun with all these little teams of creators, each one with a different approach to the books. So If you read this book, let me know what did you think about this series overall, and this one as well. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff. So make sure to share, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when we go live. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye.